So recently I made this video and you guys seem to like it, and the truth is, I kind of liked it too, so why not double down? And by doubling down, I mean join the two princesses. But instead of doing them in different styles this time, I'm going to draw them as old gods, giving them their own mythology based off real-world mythology. And it seemed like a fun idea because I like mythology. But I had no idea what I was in for. And for those who don't know me, hi, I'm Canary. I get fixated extremely easily. And because I get fixated so quickly, I quickly fell down a mythology rabbit hole. Speaking of which, did you know that Egyptian gods are often depicted as half animal because they are supposed to exist in both the physical and spiritual world as once? Seems kind of familiar. And that's what I kept in mind when drawing these. You see, I could draw their spiritual, more animalistic forms, but that would just be MLP. So I went for their physical forms, kind of like the humans the gods of Egypt would possess to rule over the mortal world. I started with Luna because, yeah, she'll always be my favorite of the two. I took inspiration of the moon god for her crown, Khonshu. Yeah, that guy. You'll see that later in the speed paint, don't worry about it. As for timing, this took place just before she became Nightmare Moon and was banished from Earth. But at this point, the seeds of jealousy had already been sown. People worshipped her sister and feared her beautiful darkness. The only people that really worshipped her was travelers, but even then, they would eventually stop as their travels ended. Even so, she never told on her sister. She loves her. But things became difficult. They became heavier. This only becomes worse when her sister's followers started seeing her as a bloodthirsty deity, where she was simply a healer, a guardian. Celestia knew this, but she simply shrugged it off. They were just mortals, they didn't know any better. And she continued to enjoy the benefits of her worship. But the thing about gods is that they tend to slip into the roles people give them. Celestia was the Golden Queen, loved by everyone, and her? She was just the evil of the two, the opposite of all that was good. So that's what she became, and the Nightmare Moon rose. And then there's Celestia. Where Luna was worshipped in whispered and quiet prayers, Celestia was praised in daylight in grand temples. She was the Golden Queen, order given form. Mortals loved her because loving her was easy. The sun asked for nothing and gave everything. She never once lacked worship. Her followers were endless, from farmers to kings. Anyone who prospered under her daylight claimed her blessing, and she accepted it with grace. But again, she knew her sister was feared, and again, she never thought much of it. The very idea that gods could be offended by their worshippers offended her. They were lowly mortals that surely couldn't prosper without her aid. She was the sun, she gave them life. Their very lives revolved around her. So she continued to enjoy all the benefits the rain brought her. But she wasn't infallible. Her very ideology, her very confidence and cockiness, it was all a product of the mortals' worship of her. They saw her as the embodiment of all that was good, the sun that never faltered, the queen that was always right. And if Celestia was everything good, then Luna was everything that was not. The universe demanded opposites, and by this point Celestia had no choice but to allow it. In the end, she didn't betray her sister, she didn't strike her down, she didn't banish her. She simply allowed others to dictate who they were. She simply stayed quiet, and that's all it took to leave Luna in the dark. Well, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and bye.